Morning everybody, good afternoon, good evening, happy 2025 or whenever you're watching this. Join me on Monday 21st of October and I'm in the Honda on my way to get 2 new front tyres for it. But also I've got the Allegro tyre in the boot that had a slow puncture earlier this year, and I thought, well, the Honda tyres are getting replaced, hopefully this can get fixed as well. I've got time to do this now because it's school holidays now, so I haven't got any work for a fortnight, so good chance of getting some much needed jobs done on the cars. The weather's much better than it was yesterday. It was raining nearly all the time. So I'll see you later. Here we are. Other tyre shops are available, of course, for impartiality reasons, but I've used these guys once before and very good, very reasonably priced. There's the Allegro tyre, so hopefully we can get that sorted as well. There we go. 2 new front tyres. I can't get round the other side, but they've done both of them. And the Allegro tyre was sorted without the need for a new one. They just had the puncture repair kit on that, and that's done the job nicely. So, job well done. Also managed to get my flu jab done while I was out sorting that as well. So, certainly a productive day all round from that point of view. Lovely. Morning everybody. So it's Tuesday now, and it's time to get the Allegro back together. There's the starter motor with the bolts and the washers, and if we just get under here, he says, I can show you where it goes. Where are we? There you go. So just in here, just up there is where it's going to go. You can see where it meshes up to the cog, so let's get it in. That's all bolted back on now. So next job is to give the feed wire, which is this here, just a bit of a clean with some contact cleaner. Make absolutely sure that it's not a bad earth that was causing the starting problem. That's all on and connected up, as you can see. So the next job, before I connect the battery back up, is going to be remove some of the feed wires of the solenoid, and again just clean them with contact cleaner, just to eliminate the possibility that a bad earth was what was causing the problem. Okay, moment of truth. So going to start choke on into neutral. Lights are on. Let's give it a go. Look at that. Haha. Open the choke a little bit more. Brilliant. Now I'm not going to get too excited because it did start itself again last week after I just left it for a bit and just fiddled around with some of the wires. So I'm not going to definitively say that that's fixed yet, but at least something I've done hasn't made it worse, which is usually what happens. So I'm just going to let it warm up a little bit, and then I will switch the cars round to put this one in pole position so we can do some driving. Let's all just appreciate how sweetly this engine runs. Beautiful. And just for some context, that had been sitting since last Sunday, so 9 days ago, and first turn of the key it starts. Brilliant. How much That's not a bad view, is it? Gorgeous. And that's an even better view, adding better sound as well. Could stand here for ages enjoying this. But got to get back home now. Dirty Honda. Ugh. Clean Honda. So the last job of today is to sort out this washer jet, which has never worked since I've had the car. I've been able to push that up from inside. So under the dashboard, it's hard to see this without any light, but basically just up here somewhere, there is a circle cut out, and that's where you can get up there and loosen off the washer jet. So now it's just a question of prizing off this one from the pipe and fitting one of the new ones just in there. Right, so the new one's on now. Bit of a pain. Was reluctant to go in, and you have to also make sure that you have the tube that gets the fluid into it onto the end of it properly so it doesn't leak. So that was a good few minutes of wrestling with some pliers, and then to push it through the space there is quite tricky, so I had to eventually get a socket and then knock it in after it didn't want to be pushed in by hand. So let's test it and see if it's working. Here we go. Bit of water. Let's try again. Let's have a look and see what's going on there. A lot of it's going on there, but not really much else. Let's do some adjustments with a pick, because it might be that the hole's pointing slightly the wrong way. Let's get my selection of little hooks out and see if we can angle the jet to be on the windscreen a bit better. That's better. The angle just needs a little bit of a change. Yeah, wipers aren't great, they are new, but at least I've got a working washer jet now. Brilliant, happy with that. One more job ticked off. Morning everybody, Wednesday now, in the Allegro, so I've actually got a proper journey to make today. I badly need a haircut. Good job that you can't see me, because I'd leave imprints in your mind that you find very hard to get rid of. So I'm on my way to have that done. Ideal time, as I've said, to keep using the Allegro to test how it's going. Started absolutely fine. And then once I've had my haircut, then they're going to go and visit my grandma. So I'll bring you along for parts of the journey. So back home now, lovely days driving in this, running really well, as I've already said. Just wanted to ask you guys for advice really, because I want to grow this channel as much as I can, and I was just wondering whether there's any suggestions anyone's got in the comments about stuff they'd like to see from the channel, any specific car related stuff, any particular videos they want to do me to do on this, anything they want me to feature about the Honda in front. Obviously I do the Allegro man videos as well. The Allegro stuff's really popular. It seems to be the other stuff I do isn't quite as popular. So if anybody's got any suggestions about what I could do to whet the appetite of people for things they want, or to make the channel grow in some way, then feel free to suggest them in the comments. Really be helpful. So I think that'll do for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. All the best.